I am not anybody's henchman. I'm not an enforcer. I'm a lawyer.
Emil Bove, President Trump's former personal attorney and current high-ranking Justice Department official, faced tough questions from lawmakers today as they weighed whether to confirm him for a seat on the Third Circuit Court of Appeals.
Did you suggest telling the courts "fuck you" in any manner?
I don't recall.
So what's your red line? What could the president ask you to do that you wouldn't do?
President Trump has appointed several personal attorneys to top legal positions in his administration, but this is the first time that he has tapped one of his lawyers to serve on the federal bench.
They fought, they weren't afraid, and they were brilliant.
The hearing comes as Bove faces fresh allegations from a whistleblower that claims he suggested ignoring court orders on deportations, an allegation Bove denied.
No, I have never advised a Department of Justice attorney to violate a court order.
For the past 6 months, Bove has served as a high-ranking official in the Justice Department, where he has been involved in a series of controversies, including dropping federal charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams.
In order to get Mayor Adams to cooperate with President Trump's immigration policy, you were prepared to drop the charges against him?
That's completely false.
Some federal prosecutors, including the interim U.S. attorney, quit in protest over the move.
I am absolutely flabbergasted that you would come before this committee and refuse to tell us basic facts about a case that is at the core of the challenges to the appearance of impropriety that should disqualify you.
The dismissal was ultimately approved by a judge in April. Bove also drew controversy over moves seen as an attempt to politicize the department. He issued a memo threatening to prosecute state and local officials who resist the administration's federal immigration crackdown. He also ordered the firing of 8 senior officials and sent a memo demanding information about all current and former employees who had any involvement in the January 6th investigations.
I did and continue to condemn unlawful behavior, particularly violence against law enforcement. At the same time, I condemn heavy-handed and unnecessary tactics by prosecutors and agents.
The hearing was mostly focused on Bove's controversies, but he did get a few questions about how he would conduct himself as a judge.
I think I would be tough, but fair.
If confirmed to this job, Bove would be one of roughly 12 judges reviewing federal appeals from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and the Virgin Islands. For the past few days, Jake, I've spoken with many of his current and former colleagues, and they tell me, look, this is a guy who spent a long time as a federal prosecutor. He's defended against federal charges. He's been at the top of the Justice Department. They argue that that is what makes him perfect for this job. And of course, the Third Circuit is just one step away from the Supreme Court, but multiple administration officials tell me that is not the planned next step for Bove.
Not the planned next step.
Planned.
Paula Reed, thanks so much. Coming up next.